Who else struggles with staying on track with your workout plan? I know me and me, okay? Even though I am all about health and wellness, I'm even a fitness coach, okay? We all know how hard it is to stick to a consistent regimen for anything for that matter. I mean, you might be all right for a little while, but then eventually you're going to get bored of whatever you're doing. You're going to get slapped down by life events and things that happen. But it's very important for us to stay on our health and wellness journey. It's not a destination, it is a journey, okay? Because it goes on and on and on. And the older you get, the better you want to get at it, okay? So we're going to talk about some of the difficulties, and I'm even going to give you a few tips that I use to keep myself on track because I get demotivated as well. I'm not always motivated to work out. I mean, there's 1,000 other things that need to be done. Okay, so first let's talk about a major problem for a lot of people that is time constraints and busy schedules. Okay, it's like so monumental to find some time to work out if you have like a full day of meetings and you have to pick the kids up and then you got to cook dinner and on and on. All right. But I have learned that a little planning can help you conquer that. Okay, so stay tuned till the end if you're anything like me. All right. Now, another obstacle is lack of accountability. Some people will do well when somebody else is there to keep them accountable, but other people are like, if they only have themselves to hold themselves accountable, then it usually doesn't end up the same. I've definitely been there as well. But having a support system sometimes can make all the difference, okay? Now that we've touched on a couple of topics that are very common, I'm sure the majority of people who work out can relate to. I'm going to share a few tips that help me stay on track even when I'm not as motivated to do it. So obviously, setting goals is the main thing that you need to do. But how do you make sure that you hit your goals? You have to set realistic ones. It sounds good to say, oh, I'm going to do the 100 burpee a day challenge. But when you start getting into them burpees, for me, around number 4, I'm like, I'm good on that. It's hard to keep that goal. So set realistic goals. You know what I mean? Start low and then add more as you go along because you don't want to deter yourself from continuing. And a lot of times when we take on more than we should, we end up quitting because it was too hard. But it really wasn't that was too hard. It was our expectation was not realistic. I say this next one all the time, and I'm going to keep saying it. Find activities that you enjoy. Don't sign up for a gym that's going to make you do cardio for an hour every day if you don't like cardio. Yes, you have to do a little bit of cardio, but you don't have to do an hour every day. There's so many fun cardio activities that you can get into, but don't do things that you just don't like to do. So the next thing is, yes, you're going to set this goal. Yes, you're going to pick things that you like to do, but you also should create a schedule. Create a workout schedule. Just like you have a work schedule, create a workout schedule. Pick certain days that you're going to work out. Pick the time that works best for you, that you won't wobble on, and stick to your schedule. Okay? Stick to the schedule. And knowing what you're going to do beforehand makes it all the easier. To piggyback on that, you don't have to do the same thing every day. Variety is the spice of life, and it's also the spice of a workout journey. Okay, you have to change it up because your muscles are going to plateau if you keep doing the same exercises over and over. You have different muscle groups to work, so definitely spice it up. There's trap cardio, there's trap yoga, there's standing exercises with no jumping. There are so many forms of exercise that there's really no excuse not to be doing anything. So definitely incorporate variety. So this next one might seem simple, but some people forget to do this. They just go through their workout, then they go on to the next one and they don't even think. But I definitely recommend tracking your progress. I am a fan of celebrating small wins, because those small wins add up to big wins, okay? Set small goals. And do not rely on the scale, please. The scale is negative energy, okay? If you absolutely must weigh yourself, try weighing yourself once a week, okay? Because your weight fluctuates a couple of pounds throughout the day, but you're gonna notice how your clothes fit, how you feel. And these small things will keep you motivated to keep going. Okay. You'll start seeing definition in your arms. You'll see weight, gone from your face. So try not to make the scale a priority. Okay. It's an afterthought once a week. Other than that, ignore it. So my last tip is find an accountability partner or group. I have good news for you. I have a 7-day workout challenge that's coming up in July. And if you want to be notified about it, definitely make sure you visit the website below. Get on our email mailing list so that you'll be the first to know when the challenge is live. So to recap, the tips for staying consistent on your workout journey were: set realistic goals, find things that you enjoy, create a workout schedule, incorporate variety, and track your progress. And last but not least, join our workout challenge in July to see what it's like to be consistent at least for a week. It's going to be free and you guys are going to enjoy it. It's not going to be extremely hard. You definitely want to check it out if you want to see what it's like to be consistent for at least a week in working out. And I'm going to introduce you to some things that are fun and not as monotonous as you would think. Okay. If you want more tips on how to stay consistent when you just aren't motivated, definitely head on over to this website, because there's also an article giving you a few more tips about how you can combat the struggle. Okay. Because the struggle is real. All right. I'm Girl to Meet the Joe. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Who is the master? Can hear you. Who is the master?
There is one place that you have not looked, and it is there, only there, that you shall find the master.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?